Hello everybody. Hope you're all alright. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come on. I don't usually do streams at this time of night, so I don't know how many people are going to be able to watch it live, but we'll see. So I'm just setting up my extra screen here so I can read your comments now then. Hi Loretta, hi Bridget, hi Lonnie, hi Richard, hi Be Bright, hi Michelle again. Hi Lysandra, hi Mia Bear. I'm just making sure that this is all working properly and I can see your comments. Just give me a sec, I've got to make sure that this is working. It's telling me I'm not connected to the internet, which I am. Oh, there we go. Ah, hopefully it's going to work properly now. So who have we got? We've got Pickle, Joanne, Amanda, Nick and Tina, Mia Bear, Lillian, Barbie Life. Hello everybody. So I just thought I'd come on while I've got a chance really and have a look at this new book that I've got through. Hi Lulu. It's the new one from Sequoias. It's the Natural Enchantment colouring book. Now, can you guys just tell me if my hands and everything like that, is it dragging, is it lagging, or am I alright? Because it seems to be lagging on the screen I've got in front of me. So you could just tell me, does it all look all smooth? It's lagging, is it? Right, okay, some people it's working okay and some people it's lagging. I don't know why. Is there anything that anyone knows what I can do to stop that? I wonder if maybe if I go onto the data, onto my data instead of Wi-Fi, would that work? Let me just have a quick check if I can do it. Let's see. Which hopefully won't mess anything up. Right, anyway, I'll just carry on and we'll see if it sorts itself out. So, yes, got this new book through today. Hi everybody. It's the Sequoias Illustrations Natural Enchantment Colouring Book 2018. So it's the second book from Sequoias and it's just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, than the first book. I'm not going to do a review on it here because I'll be doing that in a separate video, but I just thought I'd do some colouring for all of you and we can all have a good little chat. So first of all, I've got to pick a picture to colour in. Let's just zoom in slightly. I don't want anything with too much detail. I want something nice and simple. That's quite a simple one. We'll keep that one in mind. That's definitely a good simple one. Hi Selena. That one's quite big. Let's have a look. Oh, I like that one. They're all really gorgeous, aren't they? It's really difficult to choose one. That one's really sweet as well. I love that. That's the front cover from the image. She's the image from the front cover, and she's obviously got some sort of tree hybrid thing going on. That's really sweet. They're all beautiful, I keep saying it, but this artwork is fantastic. Do you know what? I think I might just go for that first one that we looked at, because I don't want to be sat here all night just making the decision. Now, I don't know what to colour with, so you guys give me some options. What would you like to see me colour with? I've got all of my supplies with me at the moment. Yeah, it's a female group, isn't it? Hi Lisette, hi Shari, hi Christine. Hello to everybody who's joined. Like I said, I'm not used to being on at this time of night, so I'm probably going to see a lot of people that I don't usually see. And again, for those who've joined, I'm so sorry for this lag. I don't know why it's doing that. I have put my mobile phone on data instead of Wi-Fi, so I'm hoping that'll help. Okay, so I'm going to go for this one. So what shall I use? Hope everyone's alright, by the way. Let me know what you've been up to. And I hope everybody has seen my latest video, which is for the Arteza coloured pencil combinations that I've created for everybody. It's a free download, so you can go and get the blank chart, just in case you haven't seen that. I have done a video about it. Hi Shannon. Hello to everybody who I might have missed. Okay, what shall I use to colour this? Give me some ideas. I've got my Prismas, Polys, Holbeins, Luminants. I've got all different kinds of pencils. I've got the Carin brush markers, although I don't know how they would fare on this paper with it being quite smooth, and it's not a watercolour paper. Oh, brilliant, Lizette. I hope you enjoy them. So I've got a few votes for Arteza at the moment. So maybe we can use some of our combinations from today. And there's me saying I've got absolutely everything, and my Arteza are still in the living room. So give me 1 second, and I will be here. Be back in a sec. Okay, here we go. Oh, I've got a couple of votes for Holbeins as well, so why don't we do a bit of Arteza, a bit of Holbein, just see how we go. I don't usually, hang on a sec. Oh, Chimera, thank you so much. That is wonderful, thank you. I'm not really sure how I even go about that, but all this, is it Super Chat? Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, that's just bowled me over a bit then. Right, okay. Right, so I've got the Artezas and I've also got the Holbein, so we'll get those out as well so I know what I'm doing. So just bear with me if it's a little bit shaky while I get these Holbeins out, because it's a really big case. You see this massive case I'm working with here. Right. Okay, right. What colours, what colours, what colours? So we've got hair, obviously, first of all. Let's choose an Arteza hair combination. So we're going to go in fives. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Tell me which number you want me to use for hair. So obviously number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then so on. Hi, Robin. Okay, so we've got loads of oranges, reds, we've got loads of pinks and purples, loads of blues. I really like this mint turquoise, periwinkle and oob. Oh, thanks, Christine. Yeah, it does though. It really does surprise and shock me. 17, 10, 6 and 17. So we've got 2 for 17 at the moment, so that's winning out. Not sure which one that is yet, but I'll check in a minute. 11, 12. I need to go with 17 at the moment, unless we get any more doubles. I'm just going to go on what's got the most votes. So is that 2 10s we've got there? Another 17. It's looking like 17 so far, so let me have a look. 5, 10, 15, 20, so 16, 17. Oh, you've gone for that one. Okay. Hi, Karen. Okay, so we've got mint, turquoise, periwinkle, and oob, or youb. I don't know how you say it. I don't even know what a youb is. So we need mint. There we go, mint, and forgot already, turquoise. There's oob, and then we've got periwinkle. Hi, Katrina. There we go. So we've got our 4 different colours. Excuse me, I've still got this chest infection. Had it since the beginning of November, and doctors won't give me an x-ray. They're refusing, so I'm having to deal with it at the moment with inhalers so that I can actually breathe. Right, I'm going to sharpen these, so give me a sec because it's really loud. I'm really annoyed that this is lagging, by the way. It never usually does, I don't know why. Although, you know, my kids are on the Xbox and upstairs, so that's probably why. See, I knew there was a reason. I do live streams in the day when they're at school. Okay, so we've got our hair combo here, which is greens, blue and purple. So there's a ton. This is the sharpener that I use. It's a Sunrise Pro heavy duty electric pencil sharpener, but they're not actually on Amazon anymore. I don't know if you can get them on eBay or somewhere else, but I can't find them on Amazon. Now, I only use this one when I'm sat in here at my desk on video. Usually, anywhere else where I'm colouring, I use the Swordfish manual crank sharpener, which is in the living room at the minute, so I can't show you, but it's the grey one, and that's the one I use the most. Oh, that's good. I'm really glad it's not showing up as a really big lag. Right, okay. So I'm going to start off with the darkest, which is the Youb AO20. Hi, Claire. Oh, putting your twins to bed as it froze. Oh, you know why it's blimmin' froze? Because I've got a low battery. Do you know, I had 50% battery when I started this, excuse me, and now I've got 20. So just give me a mo while I plug it in. I'm so sorry for all these delays. Right, I've got a plug. No, I haven't got a socket. Not a socket, a wire. Right, bear with me yet again while I go and get a wire. Right, I've got my wire. Hopefully there'll be no more blimmin' delays. Here's that sharpener, by the way, that I use. It's Swordfish. It's grey and it looks like that, and you can get it on Amazon for under a tenner, I think. And it's a really, really good sharpener. Right, so I'm going to plug this in. And it's a good job I have bought my sharpener, actually, because I have to unplug the electric one to plug this in. It's the right shambles, isn't it? Oh, God. My plug just fell in the water. That's not good, is it? I'm going to end up getting electrocuted. Oh, dear. Right, calm down, Claire. Okay. Right. Let me get all this plugged in and move this out of the way. Ube. Is that what it's called? Ube. I call it Youb. Right. Hopefully everything's going to be all right now. Okay, so we're starting off with the Ube, as I've been told, and we're all plugged in, so we shouldn't have any more stoppages for battery. And I'm going to start at the top of the crown of the head, as other people had problems as well. Hi everybody, by the way. anyone that's joined, I'm sorry if there is a bit of a lag. I don't know what's going on, but we'll just make the best of it. Okie doke. So I'm starting at the crown of the head with this Ube, whatever colour you call it, from the Arteza pencils. Now, straight away, I'm noticing just how smooth this paper is. It is really, really smooth. So there's not any tooth really to grab the pencil, and it's not showing up as vividly as it would on, let's just show you on here. I don't know if this will be able to see, but I'm colouring with the exact same pressure. This is a normal piece of paper, and I don't know if you can see, this is so much lighter and less saturated on the colouring book because it's just not got the tooth to pick up the pencil. So I don't know how well this is going to work out. It's a really, really, really smooth stock. Have they? Oh dear. I've picked the wrong time to come on then, haven't I, really? So yeah, this is super, super, super smooth. I don't remember the first book being as smooth as this, and I haven't got it on hand. But we'll try our best. It might be better. It might be better with markers maybe on this one. I don't know. Yeah, shall I try? Let me try a Holbein just to make sure. Okay, I've got a Holbein pencil here in the cobalt blue, and I'm going to try a little bit of a test a bit on the back. That seems okay. Let me try that Ube again. Unless it's just because it is a super light colour. I don't know. It just feels like it's sliding across the surface rather than like clinging to it. So it's probably going to be quite hard to get lighter gradations. Mind you, it's not too bad. Do you know what? I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. Because it's just trial and error, isn't it? So we'll carry on with this, and then I want to come up, or do I want to come up? Let me think a minute. I'm going to come up from here with the purple, or should I just carry on? Yeah, I'm going to come up. Right, I'm going to come up from the bottom of this curve here with the purple, and we'll sort of meet in the middle. So what's everyone been up to? Talk to me. What you been doing? It's nearly the weekend. Have you got any plans? I'm hoping the weather's going to be nice, or at least not freezing and snowing, so that hopefully I can take the kids out for a walk, maybe to the park or something. I'm just going to move this a little bit so we can see, because it seems like it's too far away. So next, after the Ube, we have the Periwinkle. I can't keep saying Ube, it sounds weird. After the Ube, we've got the Periwinkle. So to anyone that has just come in, we're doing this combination here, mint turquoise, periwinkle and Ube from the Arteza coloured pencils. Am I even on screen? But yeah, this one here. So if you haven't gone and got that download and you've got the Arteza pencils, or you're planning on getting them, just check out my latest video and you will find a free download for the combination chart that I made today. Oh, I hope you're alright, Lillian. Sorry, just looking through. Best place to buy the book would be Etsy, Claire. So we've got laundry, working on Magical Jungle. 8 weeks! Oh my goodness. My mum and I have made a plan to get the same colouring book. Oh, that would be a really sweet idea, actually. You can sort of do a buddy colour. Why don't you make a video showing your tattoos? I could. I think I've shown them, actually, on a video I did, Getting to Know Colour with Claire, or Getting to Know Claire, something like that I did. And I did show all my tattoos on there. So look out for that one. It's on the channel somewhere. I think it's in the Fun Stuff playlist. We've had an incredibly hot summer last year, Lillian. It was out of this world hot. And we always moan whether it's too hot or too cold. I think most people do. But it was really, really super hot. And I get hot really easily as well. So I don't like it. Now we're going in with the turquoise. And I'm really conscious of leaving enough room for leaving a bit of white space for the highlight on her hair. And I just love this this turquoise colour. It really sort of makes the other two colours pop out more, doesn't it? I do love tattoos though, I must say. I think I'd have a body full of them if I could afford it, to be honest. Oh, that went really green in that section. It is super smooth though, this book. I'm not joking, it is really smooth. I am finding it difficult to not get that sort of speckly look. Hello everybody that's joined, by the way. I'm sorry if I haven't seen your comment. I'm just really, I'm one of these people that sort of can only concentrate on one thing at a time. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't need an air conditioner over here, love. No. Well, you would have done last year if you lived here last year. But other than that, no. These colours actually really remind me of, is it the first Sequoias book? She had these colours on the front cover. It's not this one, is it? Oh, actually, it kind of is. Maybe that's weird, isn't it? It's nice though, I love this combination. Yeah, I'm thinking so, Christine, because just the way it feels to me, it doesn't feel like a pencil-friendly paper, if that makes sense. Hi, Michelle. I mean, they're coming out all right. And they're blending all right. It just feels a bit odd to me. Hi, Faye. Right, so that's basically what I'm going to do with all of the hair. So we're going to carry on to the bottom of this strand of hair and just keep going, really. Even if I don't use pencils for the rest of this book, I'm still going to use it for this one piece because I really want to see what it looks like, you know, when it's been done with pencils, and if it's, you know, worth using pencils on it. But yeah, I will probably be using some other medium on this book for future pictures. Thanks, Linda. So what I'm doing is basically starting from the top and starting from the bottom of each sort of curl or curve in the hair and meeting in the middle, so we've got that shine. The skin is going to be really interesting if I'm using these pencils, because I'm not sure how nicely it's going to blend. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but especially on this bit at the top here, you can see that they're not playing very nicely. And I'm sure that the first book was different paper, because I've coloured a few in the first book and it didn't, I can't recall there being any problems with pencils. But I will have to check. But she does have a copy of this book that is also in watercolour paper, I think. And she sent me the pencil one, that's the one that I requested. So maybe the watercolour one would have more tooth, I'm sure it would. And that might be the way to go. So hang on a minute. Turquoise first, then mint. Yeah, turquoise first then mint. Hi Kenny. Yeah, I could do that, Lillian. I could do that. We shall see. We shall see. I'm not leaving too much of a white area here. I'm really bad at gauging how much colour to put down to leave like an area in the middle. But I do like these colours. So just again, these are the colours that I'm using. So this is ordinary printer paper, and I don't know if you can see how much more vivid and saturated the colours are on this printer paper than they are on this paper in the book. You can, I mean, I can definitely see. But hey ho, stop moaning, get on with it. Right. So I'm hoping everyone is well, apart from exams and laundry and all of those other things you told me about, just usual life things. So I've been in my new house now since middle of November. It's still not all sorted, but of course it does take time. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Time and money, that's all we need. And we've got plenty of time. But yeah, the colouring room that I'm in at the moment is sort of an extension that was put on for the previous people that lived here, because I think they had a disabled member of their family, so they had like a porter cabin built on to the back of the house, and it's got a wet room in it and a toilet, but it is absolutely freezing. I mean, you come in here and you can see your breath immediately. Luckily I put the heating on for this live stream, so you can't see my breath, but it is absolutely freezing. And that's the room that all my colouring stuff is going to stay in. So I'm hoping that I can find some sort of insulation or some way to warm this place up, and also decorate it as well so it looks really nice, because at the moment it's just really shabby. We've also had mice, and we got rid of them, so I'm really happy about that, because it was proper freaking me out. You know, I'm a germaphobe, and to have, you know, the thought of mice running around everywhere, it was just not good. So we basically laid a load of traps and we caught them all, and they've been nesting in my tumble dryer. It's disgusting, but we got them all anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed. So it's been quite an eventful few months for me, especially with it being Christmas as well. Yeah, mice. Crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it's been crazy really. So I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of doing lots of different videos, you know, the colour combos and the tutorials and the reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, good idea, Michelle. I probably need to do that as well because of the echo in here. It's really echoey. Yeah, it's not a proper colouring room. It's the porter cabin that was built onto the back of the house, which has a wet room and a toilet in it. So literally behind me, I'm staring at a toilet right now. So not ideal. Oh my god. A dead mouse in the controls. Oh, I would have thrown up. I wonder how Neocolour 2s would work on this paper. Some kind of wet medium. Really? That's even worse. My parents told me that when I was a baby, when they first brought me home to the new house we lived in, we had really bad mice infestation. That's actually the reason that we moved. Tried to get rid of these mice for 2 years, but apparently the next door neighbour was a proper hoarder. Like, she used to hoard newspapers like floor to ceiling, and you know, it wasn't the cleanest of places, so I think she used to attract the mice. Oh my gosh, a snake! Did it actually die then from frying itself, or did you find it live? That would have absolutely killed me. Do you know, I've never ever seen a cockroach, ever. I've seen plenty of mice, but I've never seen a cockroach. I don't know if they're... I mean, I know you find them in sort of like really dirty restaurants and things like that over here. You know, and you hear about like the health and safety people being brought in because of cockroaches, but I've never actually seen one. Oh, the snake was dead. At least it was dead, but still. So I don't know whether I'm going to be keeping this live stream, you know, on the channel, or whether I'll just get rid afterwards. I don't know whether do people like to watch live streams after? I know I do, but I know that some people find it really annoying that it's just me chatting to no one. You know, when you're really watching it and they can't really see who you're chatting to properly. Oh, thank you. Swimming baths. Oh, I knew there was a reason I couldn't swim. Yeah, no, I've never seen a cockroach. You hear about them, like, infestations and everything, don't you? But I don't know whether it's more of a warm country thing or what, I don't know. I tell you what really freaks me out is ticks. Ugh. Because they can give you Lyme disease, can't they? And we often go to this park that's a big woodland deer park near where we live. And it's got deer on it, obviously. And deers actually they're really common to have ticks all over them, aren't they? And it really freaks me out, you know, when I go on woodland walks in case I get bit by a tick. Thank you, everyone. Snakes freak me out on the East Coast. Oh, I'm so glad that we don't... Well, I think we have one poisonous snake in this country, the adder, if my memory serves me correctly. But again, I've never seen a snake either. Not, you know, not out and about. Not out and about doing his shopping, but I have seen them in pet shops, obviously. "24 ticks on you." Oh my god, I would have been freaking out. I'd have been to the doctors demanding, like, blood tests. But then again, I'm a massive hypochondriac anyway, so... Yeah, it's the adder, isn't it? Alabama, all the snakes are cobras. Oh, so you go outside and there could quite easily be a cobra just sitting on your doorstep. Never saw a snake, already saw an alligator. Oh, this gets worse. Yeah, maybe I should actually get a non-poisonous snake just to keep the mice at bay. I have got a Yorkshire Terrier, which are actually bred to kill rodents. And she would have, if I'd have let her do it. She was, you know, when they were in the dryer, and I couldn't get to them. We took this dryer apart, but there were areas that we couldn't get to, and that's exactly where they were, obviously. But she was, the whole time, she'd spend like 2 hours just staring at the dryer, stood in front of it, staring at it. And I knew that if I let her get behind there, she'd get them, but I didn't want mice entrails everywhere, do you know what I mean? So I just thought, no, let the traps do their job. But yeah, maybe I should get a snake or a cat, but I'm allergic to cats. Hi, Marianne. We're just talking about all the gross creatures we've seen in our lifetimes. And that's not ex-boyfriends or girlfriends. Oh, spiders, yeah. Do you know what though? I'm not actually too bad with spiders. I used to be, but I don't know if it was more of a like, oh no, I'm so scared of spiders and trying to look like a bit of a damsel in distress. But now I just sort of get rid of them. It doesn't really bother me. Huge bugs, weird Jurassic spiders and alligators. Right, just remind me never to go to Florida. Right. Germany, mice and black common spiders. Okay, so Germany's pretty good then. Wouldn't mind living in Germany actually, or anywhere in Europe. Like, I really, really want to visit. You know, like a lot of people in the UK, their kind of holiday destination for tourists is like Spain, Benidorm, Tenerife, all of these like tourist destinations that are just, they've got the weather, but they're very, very touristy and just not my scene whatsoever. But I would love to go to places like Norway, Denmark, you know, like these kind of European countries. I just love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know why, but I feel like the culture is so strong and so different in all of these different countries in Europe, and especially like in Denmark, because that's where they say it's the happiest place on earth to live, because everyone's so chill and so calm and happy. So that's where I'd love to go, and obviously see the Northern Lights as well. That's a big thing I'd love to do. It's on my bucket list. But yeah, I would absolutely love that. Really don't like the way these pencils feel. I feel like I'm not colouring very well at all because of the paper. And it's not to say that it's a bad paper, don't get me wrong. It's a very thick, bright white cardstock. It's really good quality. I'm not saying anything about the quality. It's just that for pencils, I don't think it's the right fit. I think if I hadn't been colouring this on live stream, I might have given up and put something else on there by now, but I sort of feel like I've got to see it through now. Hi May, hi Connie. Hi Laurie. So I'm just going to make some of the hair strands longer in some areas so it's not all the same length of colour, if that makes sense. We don't want it looking too uniform. I wonder if there are comparable colours to these in the Neo colours, because I'm feeling like a water-based medium would actually work much better, and I don't know whether to give that a go, because like I say, this is just, it's really hard work at the moment. Let me get my Neos out and see what we can do, or even Inktense maybe. Because I've only got the 30 Neo colours, so I haven't got the full set. I think it's about 80 something in the full set. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think it could be. Before I do that, let me try Prismas. Just 1 second, because you know that I love my Prismas. And they might actually work because they're a lot softer. So let me see. If I get maybe a lilac or a Parma Violet. Probably the Parma Violet. And sorry if this is all kind of weird how I'm doing this, but see, they feel loads better. It could just be the Artesas, you know. Now that I'm using the Prisma, it actually feels like it felt on the first book. Let's see, what's a comparable colour to this Periwinkle? Let me have a look. Periwinkle. So that's like a really light blue. We've got a Periwinkle in Prismas as well, haven't we? But I don't know if that's the same. Let's have a look. Oh, it is. It's probably slightly darker. I think this is going to end up being our a mixed media sort of trial and error piece. This one, I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me. So I'm going to try some Neos. Right. So we've got a purple. We've got a light purple. That's good. We need a kind of what's that, periwinkle? It's like it's kind of like that. I think that's the closest we're going to get, to be honest. Then the turquoise colour. Sorry if this is turning out to be a pretty crap live stream. This is why I don't do them very often. So turquoise, it's really bright, like that, I think. And then mint, which is probably going to be the lightest green that I've got. That's what I can do at the moment to get the right colours matching. So the Neos that I've pulled are periwinkle blue, light blue, emerald green and yellow green. So I'm going to have a go. So let's start again from the top of this hair. Oh my gosh, these are so smooth and creamy. It's like, it is a crayon. Alright, so that is so easy to lay down. And this colour is beautiful as well. It's really, really vibrant. Thank you, everyone. I don't even know whether I want to add water to this or I might just leave it as it is, because it's just so vibrant and blendy as it is. Oh, is there 140 colours of Neo? Oh my goodness. It's more than I thought. I need to use these more often, actually. Can you see how much more vibrant this colour is than the pencil? Yeah, I know. I do that sometimes, actually, May, as well. I forget that you need watercolour paper to use water mediums, and it never works out. Oh, thank you, Kenny. Everyone is so amazing. I love everyone on this colour tube as oh god, I've forgotten her name. Who is it that always says colour tube? You're going to tell me in the comments. Anne, Colourful Life, that's it. Right, so I'm going to start again with the purple at the bottom of this strand of hair. And we might add some water. I'm going to see how I go. But already I'm loving this a lot more. But then again, you know, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that, what I've done. It's quite delicate, and I think that's probably why I don't like it, because my my general colouring style is really vibrant, in your face, bold colours, as you know. So I really struggle to do things that are quite desaturated. So maybe I should just carry on, I don't know. Yeah, Mama Fruit Bat. Who's oh, I'm sorry, you're confused. 132 Neos, alright, okay. Still a lot, isn't it? But I bet the colours are amazing. See, this is just my style down to a T, this very, very bold, vibrant colour. Now I'm going to get, have we got any water in here? course we haven't. Oh, I've got some water over here, but it's got a load of glitter pigments in it from the glitter paint video that I did the other day. Okay, let's just try it and see what happens. Sorry, I'm being super quiet. I'm really concentrating at the moment. See, I don't know really if it's made any difference at all adding the water to it. I think probably you could just colour with the Neos and leave it as is. Yeah, I think it's probably better not to add the water in this occasion. And of course I'm going out of all the lines because I'm using a big fat brush. Yeah, I'm not liking that, so I'm just going to colour him with the Neos and not use the water because I think it turns out a lot better without the water. I don't know, I'm feeling like this is like I'm losing this piece at the moment. Let's just continue. I've got to turn it round so I can get my hands in the right position. Bye Richard, bye Lulu. I'm going to colour over top of the Arteza that I've already put down. So I'll go in with the light blue now, over top of the purple. And like I said, I just think it's better without the water. The water seems to move everything around a bit too much and it's gone a bit blotchy, which is not a nice look. The book, Pamela, is Sequoias' second book, Natural Enchantments. Hi Tara. It is really pigmented, isn't it? Especially compared to the pencils. Okay, next up is the emerald green. This is a really dark green. Dark in comparison to the blue anyway. Hi Christina. This is the cardstock, so it's not the watercolour paper. I specifically chose the cardstock because I knew that I'd be using pencils in it. And the pencils that I've tried so far just aren't laying down how I want. So I'm just giving these Neos a go. I'm chucking everything at it really. I'll probably pick up something else in a minute. Yeah, I mean the RTs are very much a budget item in the colouring world compared to a lot of other supplies, and they're absolutely amazing. You know, I was really super shocked because you do hear a lot of reviews about cheap things. Oh, they're brilliant, they're whatever, and you get them and they're just not. And it's false economy really. But I thought I'll try these Artesas because a lot of people were saying how good they were, so I went for it and I was so pleasantly surprised. They're really good, Mia, really good. And I think they're bringing out more colours as well. I'm very tempted to add some more water to this because the screen is looking really patchy. Right, oh dear. I'm just using a very, very dry brush. It's got the slightest bit of wet on it, just to try and merge some of these pigments together. So the Neo Colour 2s you can sharpen in a normal sharpener like you would a pencil. And that's really good obviously because you can taper them down to a point then and get into some fine areas. Oh, thank you, Pat. Oh, I missed a question. How do you decide between the Neo Colours and the Inktense? Oh gosh, well they're really kind of similar in the way that they perform actually. I would say that the Neo Colours are better if you've got a larger area to colour, because obviously with them being crayons, they're just easy to colour big areas without getting sort of a scratchiness that you would get with pencils. Inktense are obviously pencils that you can sharpen to a very fine point, and they have a brilliant range of colours, and they're kind of a different beast as well because the Inktense are obviously made from ink, not from these kind of paint pigments. Well, you know, if you do sharpen your Neos, Pammy, you can actually save your sharpenings and add water to them to make a paint. It's kind of like making a paste and you can paint it. Yeah, just like Christine says, it's pure pigment. So you're not going to waste anything if you do that. I really hate how this is turning out, guys. I really do. This is looking like a bit of a disaster one for me. Yeah, Black Widows are a really good choice. I must say that I do prefer the Artesa to the Black Widows, just with my personal sort of style of colouring. I feel like they lay down better. But the Black Widows are super saturated pigment. They're really, really good. Right, so this is what I've got so far. The blending is just not there for me at all. I think I'm going to put this page down to an experiment page. There we go, that makes it sound like it was actually intentional. Oh, you're so welcome, Christina. I hope you enjoy it. Get some use out of it. It was really fun to make it. It's taken me all day to do it. So I hope that everyone makes use of it. Yeah, I could try and save it. I could try. Water's fine on this book. I mean, it's super thick card anyway, so there's no buckling whatsoever. But I wouldn't say it's the ideal medium. I don't know what it's the ideal paper for. So pencils or waxy pencils don't seem to lay down very well. The Neos don't seem to be doing what I want them to do. What about brush markers? let's chuck something else at it, because why not? Right, stick these back. Oh, everything's falling. Yeah, we could try Copic. I don't know if I've got those colours, and I don't think they blend very well, but I could try. What have I got here? I've got in Inktense blocks. Have we got the right colours? Possibly. I don't think there's a purple in there. But you know what? I'm just going to give it a go anyway. I'm going to get a smaller brush. So a number 2. Let's have a look. So I think... Right, where can I start from now? I'll start from there. Let's take a bit of this. I don't know what colour it is. Oh, it's a very dark indigo blue. Yeah, it was all in the plan, May. All in the plan. Right, let's try this. This is like a really dark blue. And these are the Inktense blocks. Oh, Chimera! Thank you so much. Oh, bless you. Have to get up in 6 hours, but really do appreciate your work. Oh, just thanks. I don't know how many times and how many different ways I can say thank you to just really get across how much I appreciate that. I really, really do. And I hope you have a brilliant day at work, and yeah. So these Inktense blocks. Oh, bless you. Right, let's try this one as well, because this looks like a lighter blue. And maybe we can get this to go into a green. I don't want to leave it too long for these Inktense to dry, because obviously they are ink and they're not workable after they're dry. Yeah, I could try Pan Pastel. I think that would work actually pretty nicely, because I did Pan Pastel as a skin tone on the previous Sequoias book, and it worked really nicely. So this is like the emerald green. These are actually blending nice. I don't want to jinx it, but they seem to be going on really nicely. What does it look like to you guys, how these are laying down? This is the lighter green. Oh, bye Chimera, thank you again. Hi Morticia. Yeah, I'm liking this. There's no purple though. I wonder if I could make a purple. We've got some red and blue. Should we try it? Right, let me just clean off this brush. So I've got red. This is proper primary school stuff, this, isn't it? I don't know if you can blend these blocks. So I've got some red. And I've got some blue. Let's see if we can get a purple. Bit too much blue there. A bit more red. Probably done too much red now. Yeah. We'll get it right one day. Bit of blue, bit of blue. It's getting there. It could be lighter, but I haven't got any white to add to this. This is like this isn't a red. It's like a magenta. This one. You see what I mean? I don't know if you can pick that up, but okay, I'm gonna give it a go. Let's put it under here. So it's nothing like the purple that we've been putting down. It's very much a reddish sort of purple, like a plum or an eggplant purple, a light eggplant. But you know, then it was the blue. think I've got a bit too much water. This is just going to turn out to be one of those multicoloured pieces that all looks a bit odd and pieced together, but as long as we're having fun, it's the main thing. Try this one. I've got loads of glitter pigment as well in this because the water is the exact same one I used. I haven't changed it the other day when I did the painting. A bit of light green at the bottom. Gonna put a little bit of blue on top of here. I could do with some kitchen roll to dab this water off. Usually I just use my dressing gown or whatever I'm wearing. There's a lot of water on there at the moment. So you can get the Inktense blocks and the pencils from the Derwent website, or you can get them from Amazon, eBay. They're pretty much everywhere. I'm not sure, Pammy. I'm still not sure. I'm still going through loads of different things and seeing what's working best. So I like that one that I did with the Inktense, but it went wrong when I tried to add purple. Right, let's try brush markers. So I've got the Carin Brush Marker Pros, which are these. Sorry, it's really close. So let's have a look inside, see what we've got here. We've got a big chart that we can look at. Okay, so I'm going to need that light green, 253, no, 210, and a turquoise. No, I'm going to need that one, 377, which is the emerald, and then the turquoise I'm going to go for the 654, which should be, hang on, that one is 377. Oh, they've got numbers. What am I doing trying to count them? Okay, so 654. 654, and then a purple. Closest one to the Ube is probably this 247, which is pale violet. Claire, does that still hold about Neos and Inktense if you usually pull pigment from medium? I'm not sure what you mean, Laurie. Can you just simplify that for me, because I'm a bit thick. Yeah, bringing out the big boys. Okay, yeah, right. So just bearing in mind that this is not a watercolour paper, so I'm not, you know, I'm not going to unfairly judge it, but let's give it a go. So I'm going to start from here. So I can already tell just by the way that this marker is soaked into the page that it's not going to move very much. No, because obviously it's not watercolour paper, so it's absorbed the colour straight away and there's going to be no play on that whatsoever. But I'm still going to give it a go and see what happens, because I absolutely adore these pens. On watercolour paper, these are the most fantastic brush pens ever. And this one. So clearly we've got a big line between each colour that we're putting down. They're not blending at all, which is expected. Beautiful colours, eh? So someone's just reminded me to put a piece of paper down, but as you can see, or can you see, I don't know, as you can see, there's no bleed through at all. There's not even any shadowing. It really is a very high quality thick cardstock. So that is the brush markers in the same sort of colours, and as you can see, they're not blending very well at all because of the paper. So what's next? What shall I try next? Yeah, I'm kind of liking just trying out different things on it though. I've given up on it being being a really good finished piece now. What if you put water down first? Have a go. So I'm basically just going to do whatever you guys say, and then it's your fault, not mine. So I'm going to put water down. We'll put it on this bit of a strip here. And then put the brush marker over it. Yeah, I suppose it blends a bit better for sure. It just seems like there's some paper being pulled up. You know how it does with water-based pens? It sort of pulls up it pills the paper. So alcohol markers, oil, pencil, polys. Yeah, we've got to try those. So let me put these back, otherwise they're all going to get everywhere and I'm not going to be able to put them back because I'll forget where they're supposed to go. There we go. Right, let's try alcohol markers first. So I don't think I've got those colours in Copic. I don't think. Let me just check, because the Copics are like right the way down the other side of the desk. So I'm just going to check. So I've got a purple. That's light purple. And then I need blue, I need a light blue. Right, okay. So these are the only Copics that I've got in those kind of colours. Yeah, I'm going to try polychromos in a sec. So I've got in the Copics BV02, which is prune, B29 ultramarine, G17 forest green, and YG06 yellowish green. So I'm not expecting any of these to blend. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the prune at first. Now I do need some paper to put behind on this because we all know what alcohol markers are like for bleeding. So, have I got some paper? I've got some lime paper, that's going to have to do. So the first time I come on live stream in ages and ages, and this is what you get. Right, let's go from under here. So we've got this beautiful light prune colour, and then we've got a really saturated, very dark ultramarine. Do you know what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to find the right colours in my Spectrum Noir, because I do have all of those, so I'm sure I can find a better colour match than this. So I'm trying to blend these two very, very different colours together. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Shane. My little boy's watching. Say hi to Shane, everyone. Yeah, the Copics are wonderful. It's just me. It's just me not having the right colours. Okay, let's go in with the forest green. Yeah, that's just not working out. It's not working out. Hi, Katrina. Yeah, okay. Giving up on the Copics. They'll probably work brilliantly if we had the right colours. Let me see what I can find in the Spectrum Noirs that might help. So let's have a look at TB4. I'm just using this now as a palette. TB2. I haven't got the tricolours Be Bright. I don't think I'm working with Spectrum Noir anymore. I think they're changing their whatever they're doing, their collaborations. I'm not really getting any answers from them about anything at the moment. So anyway, I think it's good to show even the best ones can struggle. Yes, definitely. If this isn't an example of a struggle, I don't know what is. Right. So we've got that one. Now we need a very light purplish colour, which, let's try. This might be a bit too pink, maybe this one. Yeah, that's bright pink. Let's have a look at this one. Well, it's not the right kind of purple. Craftgate. What's Craftgate? Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Giving up on alcohol markers now. I know when I'm beat. And I'm wondering what else I can chuck at this. So you said polys. Let's try those. Now I'm hoping that my whole camera setup doesn't fall down because the polys are actually holding up the wire. Okay, here we go. Polychromos, right, okay. So, I do have a very, very light purple, but it's that one that was discontinued. It's the 139 Light Violet, and it's not very pigmented, which is why they discontinued it, so I don't think that's really going to work very well. The next one I've got after that would be the Violet. So let me just have a look. Yeah, that's probably better. So we've got the Violet, and then we need... I've forgotten what the original colours were. So we've got a Violet, we've got a Periwinkle. Now then, I would probably say that maybe this Sky Blue would be the one. I'm just going to use this bit of the page now because I don't really care anymore. Right, okay, so I'm going for that one and that one. And then I need like an emerald green, which I think there is an emerald green in polys. Yes, there is. Yep. And then a lighter green that's like a minty green. I don't know. Let's have a look at this light phthalo or whatever you call it green. Yeah, maybe. Just check it against the grass. Yeah, that is more like, it is more like the grass green, I think. Okay, let's try the polys. Yes, this has broken me. I'm sat here just staring at it thinking, how can I keep this video going and entertain people when I've so clearly made a massive F up of everything? Okay, so I'm going to start off with the light purple. Let's find a piece of hair that we haven't ruined. Is that an impossible task? I'm going to do this little piece here. Let's see what happens. Let's try really hard on this. Okay, so I might call this video afterwards, you know, like those Friends episodes. I mean, the one where it all went wrong. So, again, I'm not feeling like this paper is gripping the pencil. It just doesn't seem as saturated as it should be. Same with the Artisas, really. Thank you. Hi Nana. Hello everybody that's joined and everyone that's having a good laugh with / at me. Yeah, the sad truth about colouring. Should I put that? That'll be a bit of a clickbait, wouldn't it? The sad truth about colouring. And then it can be like me, a picture of me with tears rolling down my cheeks. I'm coming up from the bottom with the violet colour. Hello Suze, this is the one where it's all gone wrong. Mentioned earlier the Neo is better for large areas than Inktense, but does it still if you pull the pigment rather than colour and active from the page? Does it still if you pull the pigment rather than colour? I'm not sure what you mean. Chloe on it, one. Oh, thank you. That would be so funny if it actually was the most watched video, because of like all the effort I put into the other videos, and then this one ends up getting the most views. Okay, I'm coming in with emerald now. Do you see, like, I'm using medium pressure on this. I'm not using light pressure, but it's just not playing. Yeah, basically it all went wrong, and but everyone's still here. Everyone's sticking by me, you know. It's like therapy at the moment. I'm trying to work my way through this glitch. and everyone's helping. So yeah, you can see, I think, hopefully, that it's just not very pigmented at all. But you know what, now that I'm looking at the Arteza that I started with, I'm thinking I should have just carried on. No, I've not used the Holbeins. Shall I try the Holbeins? Is it gonna save this? I don't think so. Let's put these back. What's best for large areas? Depending on the paper, the paint dries instantly. It's hard to get a smooth layer. Yeah, it does depend on the paper. Right, okay. Someone said Holbeins. Let's try Holbeins. I don't know why I'm trying to like perfectly colour match, because it's obviously not, you know, going to work. Okay, sorry, I'm making myself laugh. Right. Like a periwinkle blue. So this one, which is Holbein Forget-Me-Not blue. I wish I could forget this. Forget-Me-Not blue. What else? We need a purple. So we've got Wisteria. Next step is black acrylic. Yeah, should I just black the entire page out? Okay, serious now, positive. So we've got Forget-Me-Not, we've got Wisteria. I need 2 greens now. I need bright emerald green. Let's go for this summer green. And I need a bit of a lighter one. So let me just check out this fresh green. Yeah, that's quite light. Right, let's go for that. So this is the Sequoias Natural Enchantments book. Had to think about it then. Right. Let me sharpen it. Oh, I can't even sharpen it with that, can I? I'll have to use this. Right. Okay, right. I've tried polychromos. That was here. I should just draw arrows to what I've used. Right, Holbein. I've got no room left to actually test anything. Let me let's try this little bit at the bottom. Okay, I'm liking this. This could be a contender. I'm going to start from here because obviously I've used brush markers up there. I keep thinking it's all going to go well, and then it, you know, on further use you can feel that it's not sticking to the paper right. Thank you for adding that link. Pastels, right, okay. Oh, where's the blue gone? Oh, it's under here. Right, okay. So this is the Forget-Me-Not blue. Oh my god, it just snapped and scared me to death. Right. Do you ever do that? You're concentrating so hard on colouring and then it snaps and it just scares the living daylights out of you. It's like a gunshot. I don't want to blame the paper though, because I think that's a massive disservice to Emily who made this book, because the paper's so thick and so lovely, it's just too smooth for the pencils that I'm using. I mean, these water-based mediums are never going to work because it's not a watercolour paper. So I don't want to, you know, do her out of any sales here, because it's not like it's a bad book at all. It's just, you know, what I'm using just isn't working right for me. So again, with these Holbeins, it's very similar to the Arteza, where they're laying down very delicately. It's not a full saturation of pigment that you would get from a different paper, but there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It's blended really nicely. It's just me wanting to have a very saturated kind of colour like this. But you know, maybe I should just try more delicate palettes, you know. So yeah, I do, I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pen and I'm going to label this mofo and so we can see what we've used. So I haven't got a ruler and I need one. Let's use a pencil. Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know. I need to compare this to the original book, because if it's the same as the original book, then it's my problem, because I was fine with the original book. Okay. See, this, now that I'm labelling it, it looks like it was done on purpose. Now then, what did I use? That was Polly's. I feel like I've just ruined such a beautiful illustration. And then we've got brush markers. You know them brush markers that I used and I said there was like lines between them? I don't know if you can see now, but they actually look loads more blended than they did at the time. Yeah, I'll do a close-up in a sec. And then we had Copics. And this was the Inktense blocks. Nothing's working. I don't know, I need to try and I need to get that other book out and compare the papers, because like I said, if the paper is exactly the same as the first book, I'm doing something seriously wrong here and I don't know what. Now I used Neo colours on that, didn't I? So let me label that. Neo colour 2. And we started off with the Artesas, and we should have stuck with them. Artesa pencils, so I think that's it. Right. Is there anything else that you guys would like me to try on this paper? Let me know, because I think I'm going to have nightmares about this tonight. You know what I always do when when I finish off my pages is add white dots. Do you think adding white dots is going to magically somehow save this? A bomb, yeah. Cheers. Thanks for that. I don't know why I'm adding it, it's just wasting my white pen, isn't it, really? Pablo, I don't have. Erogeton, I do have, but I think I've only got the really bright fluorescent, that's it. My brain's broken. Yay, white gel pen saved the day. What's this? This is a black Tombow. I'm bringing out the black Tombow. I wonder if I just black it. I mean, I know I've labelled it and everything now and I've kind of ruined the page with little swatches, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it the same? Is it? So what am I doing wrong, Nana? Like, where am I going wrong with this? I haven't got Derwent Artists. They're too hard for me, those pencils. What else have I got? Let me have a look around. I've got Luminance. Should I try Luminance? Okay. So let's get the Cobalt, genuine Cobalt Blue. And then a purple. What's this one? Ultramarine Violet. Let's put those two down first. You got It's a Kind of Magic in my head now. You keep saying magic. It's magic. No, they're kind of cloggy. They feel cloggy. You know when they're, what's the word, like really dense and thick and waxy. That's how they feel. Oh, I feel like I'm really doing this book a disservice because it's probably just me. Like, I know I've tried loads of different mediums and everything, but how come I did it okay in the last book? I can't get my head around it. What have I got here? I've got Beryl Charisma Colour. Shall I try them? Ooh, this is really bright pigment. It's not too bad. I know. So what is this paper made for then? Yeah, I need to. The other books, I think it's in the other room in the bookcase. I need to check it. These are quite nice. Let's just do like a swatch over here. So these are the old Beryl Charisma colours that turned into Prismacolor. These are actually quite nice, guys. Let me see if I've got any colours that I can put with this. I need to zoom out a little bit. Hang on a sec. Right. Oh. Right. So I've got the blue and the purple. I need a green. Hang on a sec. Right, so I've got a really light green and I've got an emerald green. So let me try those. Okay. Oh, that might be a bit too light. They're not too bad. They're not too bad. They're not blending perfectly, but then again, I am trying to blend from purple to blue to green to light green. So, you know, it might just even be that I've just chosen a really difficult colour combo. I don't know. So I can't try Crayolas because I've given them to my little sister. Otherwise I would have tried them. Just then I was using these Charisma colour pencils from Beryl. Let me see what else I've got in my pencil drawer. Oh my god. All of my Don't Light Fast have just fell out. Bear with me. Like, I think it's just one of them days where everything is going wrong. Zoomed in now. I wish she could help me. I wish she was here to save me from this this complete nightmare. Right. I'm thinking I should stick to pre-recorded videos because the live streams are not working. Oh man. Yes, I've got the Spectrum Noir pencils. I'll try them in a sec. Oh god. Why do pencils get into every nook and cranny and you can't blooming get to them? Oh, where is the other one? Hang on. So I'm one light fast down. It has disappeared. No. I'm going to have a look after the video, get on my hands and knees and try and find this last pencil. Right. Yeah, but I think my battery's going to go soon as well. Okay. Okay, right, so we've got the mid ultramarine, we've got heather, and then what's the betting that the one that I need is the one that I can't find. There's mallard green. I actually think it is, like I can't find a light green. Let's just try it anyway. Okay. Oh no, I had a ton of chocolate earlier. I need to dye it so badly. Yeah, these aren't working. That's quite a nice colour, that mallard green, but I don't know. Okay. That to me is just so much more saturated on normal paper. So weird. Don't know whether the camera's picking that up. Cheers, Natalie. As long as everyone's entertained. Right. I think that might be like the end. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else I can use. Should I just stick a load of stickles on it? Do you think that would save it? I know, but what more can I do, Andrea? What more can I do? I need to put these back right now. I feel like my brain's just all over the shop. Turquoise and mint. I don't know. I don't know. let me go and get the other book, just because, you know, I just hang on. Right, so obviously, because it's me and because this whole live stream has been a total nightmare, I can't find the other book. So it's on the shelf probably right in front of my face, but I can't see it. Anyway, it's nearly 9:30. I'm going to have to go and just put this down to experience, I think. Thank you so much for sitting with me. At least we've had a laugh. I mean, you can't deny that really, can you? We've had a good laugh and we've learnt a bit. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm not. I'm going to do another page and I'm going to stick with like a Prisma or Arteza. I'm going to stick with it and do a finished page, and I'm going to show you all on the social media. So keep looking out on like Instagram and everywhere for the next few days, and I'll finish a piece with pencils and you can see how it looks, because I just don't know what I did wrong here. Thank you again so much. Which one do I like best? I think probably should have just stuck with the Artezas at the start, to be fair. I was my own ruin in this. Yeah, I'm just giving up live streams forever now. But thank you for all your support, seriously, because, you know, deep down in my mind, I'm thinking, oh God, this has been just terrible. But everyone seems to have had a good time, and I guess that's what the whole point of this was. Cheers, Faye. And I love you all. I really do. I love each and every one of you for supporting me. Absolutely adore this colouring community. Honestly, I've found some brilliant friends. I really have. Right, I'm gonna go. So thank you again for sticking with me and having a good laugh, and I will see you soon on the very prim and proper and neat and tidy and brilliant next video. Because anything's going to be better than this. So good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for keeping me company, and I will see you next time on the channel. Please keep a lookout for me, and bye, good night.